everybody, it's Nina. Thanks for joining me today for a new tutorial. And today I'm featuring the new ThermoWeb flocking sheets. ThermoWeb has had flocking sheets out for some time now, and the colors in this newest collection are simply beautiful and are going to really round out your collection of flock. So I'm going to be using these today with some dies, and I'm going to be doing some die cutting. The flocking sheets in this collection are a total of 6 new colors, and you can see them all right here. I'm going to pair them with the Tim Holtz Fall Foliage die set. This beautiful die set is filled with tons of different shapes of leaves, and these are really great for die cutting from your flock because there's a good size to them and they create a really nice embossed texture, which you'll see in the finished die cuts. Before I get to die cutting though, I do need to do some prep work. So I'm going to start off by taking a sheet of each of the flock and I'm going to start adhering those to some double-sided sticky tape. I'm using some Scor-Tape here, which I'm attaching down onto a piece of scrap paper. You can use whatever color of scrap paper you'd like. You could have matched it to the colors of the flock itself, or you can use white. I went with white here because I am going to put this onto an off-white card base, so you're not going to really notice this. I'm going to take off the release paper on the other side of that adhesive double-sided tape. And I'm going to lay that cardstock, which is covered with the sticky tape, over top of my flock sheet. And then I'm just going to go ahead and trim this down, and I'll do this for all of the different colors that I have here. So I'm repeating this 6 times to have the ThermoWeb Flock adhered to the cardstock using the double-sided tape. And this is just giving us a place to adhere the flock to so that we can transfer it to the cardstock and then die cut it. But before we die cut anything, I need to sandwich this through my die cut machine just to give it a little bit more pressure. I find that this is the best way to get a really super smooth, even transition of flock onto your cardstock. So I really recommend you running your cardstock through the die cut machine before die cutting just to make sure you get a really nice transfer of your flock. Now we can actually die cut this paper. So I'm going to take some of the leaves from this Tim Holtz leaf die set and I'm going to go ahead and run these through my mini die cut machine. After I've run these through, I'm going to pop them out with my pokey tool, and this is where you're going to see that really great embossed texture. The veins of the leaves are embossed because of the way the dies were created, and this creates a really unique tone-on-tone effect with this flock, which is a really unique way to get some extra interest from your die cuts. So if you have dies that do embossing, I would really recommend you trying them with the flock because you're going to get some really great results. So like I said, I cut this leaf set from 6 different colors of flock. And that's because I wanted to have a variety of colored leaves on my project, but I wasn't sure which exact leaves I wanted to have as each color. So I'm just going to cut a whole bunch, and afterwards I can arrange the exact ones that I'd like onto my card. Speaking of my card, it's a Simon Says Stamp off-white card base, and I'm going to add some splatters of this soft gold on top of the card base just to give a little bit more texture to the base. This is a very clean and simple card because I want these leaves to take center stage. They are so unique with that flock and the really beautiful texture that I felt if I added anything else to this card, it was going to start distracting from the beauty of these pieces. So I'm going to leave this very simple by simply arranging the leaves onto my card in a really nice foliage arrangement. And then afterwards, I'll add just a few small embellishments to finish off the card. I'm adhering these pieces with foam tape onto my card base. Using small little pieces to adhere into the larger areas behind the dies is just going to give a little bit of dimension off of the card base for these leaves to look like they're falling across my card. For some sentiments, I pulled out a CZ Designs 30 Days of Thankful stamp set. This one was from 2018, but it's one of my favorites because it's got some really beautiful greetings and great messages about being thankful. So I'm going to use the word blessed and also one of the smaller sentiments in that set to create a set of greetings on my card. Now, the larger greeting, the word blessed, did come with a die, so I cut that out with the coordinating die, and then I just made a little banner from the smaller sentiment. And I am also going to add, like I said, just some sequins, which are from the Simon Says Stamp Blue Moon and also fresh cut mixes. These two mixes looked really great with the colors in this fall palette, which is a very trendy fall palette. And I'm going to just adhere those down with a little bit of liquid glue, and that will finish up this very simple but beautiful card featuring the ThermoWeb new flock sheets. I hope that this video has inspired you to try out these new flocking sheets, whether you create a trendy fall palette or a beautiful Christmas card, or even extend this past Christmas and create some beautiful Valentine's cards, or you can even add these to any of your projects all year long. No matter what you create, these flocking sheets are going to add some really unique interest to your card and to your die cuts, and I hope that you will try them out for yourself. Thanks so much for tuning in today. I will be back again very soon with more inspiration for you. But until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!